Hey guys, Sean here.
Evan?
We're here to complete our Die Hard reviews with Die Hard with a Vengeance. Released in 1995 on May 19, about size. I'm going to make a reference here. This release was literally 10 years before Revenge of the Sith.
Yep.
I had to make a Star Wars reference because I like Star Wars. So I kind of had to.
And we have a pre-Star Wars Mace Windu.
Yes! There's another Star Wars reference.
And then, unlike in Star Wars, in this movie, the actor actually looks comfortable in his role.
Well, true, because he's used to being a potty mouth.
Yeah.
Whereas in Star Wars,
I mean, not to make say anything wrong about his performance in Star Wars, but just when he was acting those
he
movies,
just seemed to be out of his element.
Yeah, he was out of his element.
I mean, when he did the Marvel movies, he seemed to be completely comfortable. But anyway, we'll get into that.
Yes. Sorry.
So yeah, this is the 1995 American action movie, third in the series, which was for like 12 years intended to be the last movie until they did Live Free or Die Hard, which I still came up with.
Back to the original director.
Well, this one? Yeah, this one, yes.
Die Hard with Vengeance.
Yeah, Vengeance brought back John McTiernan, who didn't do the second one because he was busy with Red Hunt for October, which
Also a good movie.
I still have to see that one.
I brought it.
Well, good for you. I don't care.
Well, good for you. I don't care either.
So yeah, this movie stars Bruce Willis, Samuel L. Jackson, and Jeremy Irons, who is now the new Alfred in Batman movies. I'm actually excited for the next Batman movie, despite the fucking title. I don't like the new title, to be honest.
Which one?
The Batman. Not a fan of the title.
Sounds stupid if you ask me.
I hope Affleck changes it. Which he's actually writing, producing, directing, and starring.
Yeah.
God, I wonder how he can do it.
He's Ben Affleck. He's great.
Yeah, he was great in Daredevil. Everyone said you should. This movie is 2 hours and 11 minutes. Budget was $90 million, made back 366.1. Honestly, I don't know which one that would be in terms of like the scores and everything, or like the ranks of the series. I mean, not the score of money. I'm talking music. I'm talking like as how you would rank as far as money throughout the series. I don't know how that would be.
Still pretty good.
So this was written by Jonathan Hansley, the guy who would 9 years later go on to write and direct The Punisher. Great fucking movie in my opinion.
Again,
very underrated.
You can see a lot of inspiration from this movie in The Punisher.
A little bit, yeah. Plus, it was based on a comic.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about the movie. But...
Yeah, but it's the same. And the music was done by Michael Kamen, or something.
The same guy for the other ones. And at least this time, you actually have another freaking score.
Yes!
The music is actually awesome this time.
And there's humor.
A lot.
For the first time in a Die Hard movie.
Well, there was some humor in the first one, but it's more serious.
Yeah, it's like sarcastic humor.
Yeah.
Like serious humor or whatever.
Like the first time he met Jackson's character, he says, "Hey Zeus, why are you calling everyone why you calling me Jesus?" He says, "Well, that's what that one guy said. He didn't say hey Zeus. Wow, I'm not motherfucking Jesus. He said, hey Zeus. Zeus." Zeus, father of Apollo, Mount Olympus. Don't fuck with me or shove a lightning bolt up your ass. One of the best lines in the movie.
Yes, that's hilarious. So basically, to sum it up, it's probably about 10 years after the first movie, I think.
Like first movie's like first movie was like 1989.
I'm talking about in storyline, dude.
Oh.
It's like at least 4 or 5 years after it's years after the first movie.
First movie.
I know, it's almost storyline. Because sometimes the movies are not set the same year of time span they're released.
Well, whoop-de-frickin-do.
Because like Star Wars episodes 1 and 2, they take place 10 years apart, but they're released 3 years. Same with the X-Men movies. But yeah, this is set probably roughly 5 years after the first movie. Where McClane is basically separated from Holly, who does have a voice cameo, which is really cool.
For like 3 seconds.
Well, true, it's still a voice cameo. And Alan Rickman has a stock footage cameo because we will get to that. Where
Rest in peace, Alan Rickman.
Yes, farewell, Professor. And so basically, McClane, after being separated from his wife, is basically this drunken loner, really. And he's being contacted by this guy, Simon, who we played by Jeremy Irons, who's now Alfred, played Scar in Lion King, which actually speaking probably the same way he did in Lion King.
Yeah.
Like almost same accent and everything.
And also in the Dungeons and Dragons movie, first one, which is kind of like guilty
I'm
pleasure
sorry, I
for
couldn't
me.
resist that one.
Yeah.
I have never seen it, but
Yeah,
I'm sure.
just some evil wizard.
I
That
heard
movie gets sucked, but
Yeah, I heard
like
it sucks.
It's a guilty pleasure. I like it.
Mm.
Sue me.
I sue you for $1 million.
Yeah.
But anyway, we soon find that Simon is actually Hans Gruber's brother, which leads to the stock footage of Rickman falling out the window. And so basically this is all, I don't want to say cat and mouse, but sort of like a chase thing. Like, because this movie's based on a script that was intended for a Lethal Weapon movie titled Simon Says, hence the character's name. And so he's got Willis and Jackson doing all these weird, crazy games while he's off somewhere trying to steal lots and lots of gold.
One of the funny things.
So basically, like the first movie.
One of the funny things I found about this movie, you could almost say this movie like inspired the Grand Theft Auto games. Because if you ever played the original one on original PlayStation, like in the first
they look
one,
like ants.
everything, all your missions you get by going to a cell phone, and usually all of them have a time limit or seem to have to do a time limit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, this movie pretty much probably could say inspire that game. And quite a few of them had something to do with bombs and
stuff.
Stopping something. So it's like, yeah.
So yeah, what did you think of this movie?
I thought it was awesome. Way better than the second one.
Yes, very much better.
Would I say it's as good as the first? I would say it would be as good. Maybe a little bit not as good. But
I would probably, if I were to rank this franchise, I'd put it third. Like Live Free, first movie, this, second, and then Good Day.
Yeah.
So I'd put it right.
I never seen the last two enough times to really make an accurate description, but I would say when it came to the first three, if I was ranking them 1, 3, 2.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only seen.
I mean, maybe I would go so far as to say I would rate this as number 1, tied with the first one, and then just have number 2 be second.
Well, all the way through, I've only seen Good Day twice. Once in the theater, and then once on DVD when I rented it. So I've only seen it twice. I remember.
I've seen both of them. The last two once each. So yeah.
Yes, and sadly, this one does not want to do a review with me on those two.
I will eventually. Like I explain why, but
yes,
I will eventually. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So yeah, you continue your thoughts, good sir.
Hold on.
Someone's doing laundry when they get home.
Something was stuck in my throat. Sorry. So yeah, I thought it was a great movie. The action was incredible.
Yes, a lot better than the second one because they have more space to work with.
Heck, I would probably go so. This probably has even more action than the first one does.
Probably.
And they still keep the blood and the intenseness.
Violence,
and
yeah.
The violence. It's definitely way more violent than the second. Way more graphic.
Yeah.
All the explosions. This thing is full of explosions. And
yes.
The effects, the bomb effects were pretty interesting.
What is it? There's probably so many explosions in this movie. It'd probably make Michael Bay cream his pants.
Plus,
because a lot of people complain how the Transformers movies are just nothing but explosions. Plus, as I said, there's so many explosions in this movie to make Michael Bay cream his pants.
Plus, this movie, in a way, creeped the shit out of me. So much stuff that happened in this movie actually happens in our time period.
Like how so, sir?
Okay, you know, like 3 minutes in when you see that building explode.
Yes, sir.
It almost looks exactly like the stock footage from like maybe a year and a half when they did the Boston bombing.
When was that?
Probably about a year and a half ago.
Okay, well then it can't be stock footage. This movie was made 20 years ago. Jeez.
I know what you're saying. I'm just mean the footage, like the way it's shot, is almost exactly like the stock footage we have of the Boston bombing.
Oh, okay. The way
it was shot people with cars, it almost looks exactly. The angle almost looks exactly the same.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I don't get how they could use stock footage when this movie's like 20 years old.
No, I'm just saying the stock footage from the bombing that you see looks almost exactly like that beginning. Oh, and there's this other thing that I found really creeped out. Okay, so not
are you talking about what I think you're talking about?
yeah. So like about 30 minutes into the movie, there's
At least 30 minutes.
yeah. There's a lot of racism in the scene in this movie. I don't really want to say racism, but fighting against the whites and the blacks. Anyway, so there was this part when this black lady was in the office and she was bitching about something to one of the people, I think about the way they were running this operation. And I think that's for some reason this guy was trying to hit on her or something like that. She said something like, it's like, I'm going to fall in love with a powerful person like Donald Trump. And then,
it's pretty funny considering Trump's the new president.
And then about 30 minutes before, maybe like 40, 50 minutes before the end of the film, not quite.
Anyway, close towards the end.
Yeah. Well, there was a scene where McClane and Zeus were in the car, and they were trying to solve a riddle. What was like what's
21st president, I think.
Yeah, something like 21 out of 40.
24 with 21 out of 42.
Yeah. Simon says what's 21 of 42, and then he was like, City Hall, the number 42 in the political things, and he was saying something like about Clinton as president, and I was like, we go from a Trump joke to a Clinton joke.
Yeah, but for all you know, dude, they could be talking about Bill Clinton.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
I'm just saying making a Clinton and a Trump joke in the same movie. And who was bitching over presidents this year? Trump and a Clinton.
Mm-hmm.
And what did their girl say? I want something powerful like Trump. Trump's president now. He's pretty much one of the most powerful people in our nation right now. So.
Oh boy.
I voted for him, but I don't know.
You voted for him? Thank you for fucking up his country, sir.
People can make mistakes.
Yeah, I made one 15 years ago when I met you.
Oh, that's rude.
Thank you, I know that. I'll be here all week.
Yes.
But yeah, honestly,
Well, I made a mistake 15 years ago and started hanging with you instead of my Satanist friends.
That's not something to say online, dude.
I know.
No, about you being Satanist.
I'm not Satanist anymore. I'm just saying.
You
hurt me, I hurt you.
But anyway, yeah, I really liked the movie. Great action. Great. The stunt works were good. Although, these movies usually use mostly practical effects.
Yeah.
However,
there was that scene when they were falling off the bridge, and it was like, oh gosh, that effect is just cheap
in the
as
first
shit.
movie when they dropped Rickman out of the window, that looked good.
Yeah.
That you could tell Rickman was actually on the set in front of a real thing. Here, when they drop, very poor background. It's like this movie's 95. The first movie was 88, and this looks worse. What the fuck?
Hollywood.
You know how we can tell? Because this is stock footage of Rickman.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what the fuck? What changed in 7 years? Would you care to say to me? What were you saying before?
Yeah.
About Hollywood.
Yes, Hollywood. Wow.
Same reason the same people who made Live Free PG-13.
Can you really count on that much integrity coming from California?
Hand me the Live Free DVD and we'll talk. No, you can, because this was turned PG-13. $4.
Shut up.
Yeah, you really can't count on Hollywood that much when they turn a franchise that's supposed to be fucking rated R into a PG-13 watered-down movie.
At least
they cut out the staple of the franchise because of it.
But then at least they actually made an unrated version that included it, so at least we still got it.
Yes, but not in theaters. Anyway.
I got it.
Yes. Be nice or I'll take it from you.
If you do, I'll slap you.
Then be nice.
I slap you with my pentacle.
Don't want to know that. But yeah.
A pentacle?
I thought this movie was a lot of fun. I mean, if I had to pick a negative, like the poor backgrounds, and I would say a little bit of pacing, a little slow, but it's still a fun movie.
Plus that one scene with the kids, they were so
Stupid.
Stupid kids in this movie.
And yeah,
Really
and when
stupid.
they're evacuating the school, they're like, what's going on in there? Why are they out there? And it's like, hi, your school's being evacuated. I'm pretty sure something big's going down. But no, when they are all in the auditorium, these kids walk off because they think they're being
and
pumped.
start playing cards in a random classroom.
Say it, don't spray it, dude.
I was spraying all over you.
But yeah, they go walk off because they think they're being punked. And so they go walk off to like cards in a random classroom. And then by the time it gets, our evacuating kids are like, wait, where are y'all going? You should be back in the school. It's like, hi, if your school's being evacuated, that means get the fuck outside.
And then the bomb turns out to be a hoax, so
Yeah.
it pretty much shoots out like what, cranberry juice?
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, all that tension was built up. Just gets popped like a giant balloon. But yeah, how would you rate this movie, probably?
I would give it a 9.5. Yes, I would give it a 9.5. Pretty much my only problem with this was the pacing.
And the background.
Yeah.
I'd probably give the same thing I gave the first one, which was about 8.5. Even though I like the first movie better.
I mean, I hardly have any complaints about this.
Same.
Just about everything is upgraded. Story-wise.
Well, except
everything-
the background.
Yeah, story-wise, acting, action, effects,
Although,
music.
again, say don't spray it. But
Okay.
I will admit, Rickman was a better villain because he actually had more charisma.
Well, this guy had a lot of charisma, too.
But not as much, so.
way more than the idiot from the second one.
Yeah.
Compared to the guy from the second one, this guy might as well be frickin' Alan Rickman.
And as much as I like the fourth movie better, not even Timothy Olyphant could touch Rickman. I mean, as much as I like the fourth movie, I'll admit Rickman's better.
Yeah.
You know? You gotta give it to Professor Snape.
Yes, Snape. Yet again, rest in peace.
Hail Snape.
Hail Snape. I'm sorry, there was just so much Germans in this, I had to make a German reference.
It's cool. But yeah, that's...
Wait, what was that weird-ass German reference I made in this movie? So I was like, oh no, I was saying something like,
well, blonde hair, blue eyes.
well, that's one of them, but yeah, I was like, oh yeah, so there was this scene where McClane was like, what was like a water facility or something,
I
and
think so.
these guys were dressed up as cops, and they were acting like they were trying to help
Oh.
him, and I was like, dude,
Zeus gave him the bomb.
yeah, so it's like, dude, you already went through 2.5 movies with these guys, blonde hair, blue eyes, how can you not know they're German?
Exactly.
Not to make any stereotypes, but I mean, hey, I'm German. I have German ancestry. I know what German people look
I'm
like.
a little bit German.
Common freaking sense.
According to my mom, I think. But yeah, it's like, you spent 2 movies fighting off German terrorists. How can you tell these people are not German terrorists? It's like, what, did John McClane lose a brain in the movie? I mean, yeah, he lost a wife.
I remember.
He lost his
I
wife
remember
and
one of the
got
other
brain.
references I make. So yeah, it was the scene where the villain, but I'm just gonna call him Simon. So
That's
he
his
was-
name, pretty
So
much.
he was talking to I don't know if he was interrogating or just bitching about something to
Probably.
Samuel Jackson. Was like, he called him a monster. He said, "I'm not a monster, but I work for some. Yeah, Hitler, Jew killers, fucking Nazis."
Pretty much.
Sorry if anyone who watching this is a
Offended?
Nazi, is offended.
We don't mean to offend people.
We don't.
We just try to make jokes, but not try to be insultive about it. So,
Yeah, but they're Nazis. They deserve it. If they didn't want to be insulted, they shouldn't have done all that crap in the 40s and 30s.
thanks, dude. Now you can probably make my channel get banned. Thank you very much.
Yes, you're welcome.
If my channel gets blocked, I'm gonna beat you up. But yeah, so yeah, hopefully my channel doesn't get blocked because this racist asshole.
Yeah, racist. Hey, freedom
Well,
of speech.
whatever.
Freedom
Doesn't
of
matter.
speech.
Yeah, good movie, tons of fun, couple issues, not much.
Technically, it does matter because if they do that, they're breaking amendments.
Dude, YouTube's already doing that.
Well,
My
then,
sound's copyright.
well then, YouTube.
Thank you. But yeah. Any final thoughts, good sir?
I say, Hail McLean.
Hail Snape. So your rating? 8.5, 9?
9.5.
I think you said 9.
9.5.
Oh, you're changing it.
Yes. To McLean, I say, seek hell.
Whatever. So yeah, I'd say 8.5. About the same I gave it the first movie. So someday we will review the other two movies. As soon as this one finds out whether he can or not. So even if we have to, we'll run the fifth one from our library. If we have to, because I'm sure they have it there.
And yet again, I'm sorry. I'm not racist. I actually have a lot of friends and relatives who are Jewish. I can't hate them.
Yeah, I still don't. Here's the thing I don't understand, though. In the director's cut of the fifth movie, why would they cut Lucy out? That's just insulting. That makes no sense. I mean, yeah, she's not important to the story, but then why would you keep her in the theatrical cut if that's the reason why you cut her out? Makes no sense.
Hollywood.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
Down, down, it's Hollywood.
Shut up, Indiana Jones. You're about ready to do the music.
No.
No, the way you sounded about ready.
I'm just going dun dun.
But anyway. So yeah, that's our thoughts on all three movies. Hope you guys enjoyed this all three videos, and hopefully we'll get around to reviewing the other two sometime. As soon as this one finds if he's able to do it or not. Because he's got other stuff going on, obviously.
Well, yeah, pretty much the reason why I said I wasn't doing this because I was already doing some reviews with the other guy. I was in the middle, and I had to do those 4 weeks previous. So just thought, now I might as well finish with him before I finish with you.
True.
Pretty much because I stopped right where we're stopping now. So just thought, well, I already started with him. I'll finish it with him, and then do it with you. At least that way I could get around to watching the other two movies a couple more times because I've only seen them once, and then I'll have more information on this.
The fifth movie was okay, I'll admit. I mean, it's not as good as the other ones, but it's still okay. It's not as horrible as people are saying, but it's not good either.
I believe that.
Yeah. So we will catch you guys later.
Yep. Sorry.
See ya.